Alright, hello everybody, JediX King 98 here, and welcome to a Exo Zombies solo survival guide. In this video I'm going to be showing you guys what is the best tips and tricks to surviving on solo. So right here we have a power machine right there, and you can enable it, and you see it lights up these blue wires here, and that's going to lead all the way over here to the first perk of the game, which is Exo Medic, which is basically your quick revive. If you're playing solo, you can buy it 3 times. If you're playing multiplayer, you have to wait until you have your exosuit to buy it, sorry. Here, this map will show you where everything is. The box was there with that little box with a question mark on it. So for the first round right here, we're going to go ahead and shoot the zombies 4 times. Doesn't matter where you shoot them. In Exo Zombies, there's no, like, you can't shoot extended bullets into their legs like you could on Exo Zombies. Like, I think on round 1 you could shoot like 8 bullets into the legs and then knife them, or like 4 bullets in the chest and then knife them without killing them. But for Exo Zombies, it's got to be 4 bullets no matter where. If you shoot 5, it's going to kill them on round 1. So yeah. So the first thing, right there's a little computer that's green. If it's green, you can hold X on it and you'll get 100 credits. Some will give you 200 credits, some will give you 300 credits, and I know there's one that gives you 1,000 credits at some point. I'm not exactly sure how to get that. I think you might have to get like them all in the same round or something. I don't know. I haven't looked into it. So in round 2, it's the exact same thing as round 1. We're going to be shooting 5 bullets this time, though, into the chest, the legs, you know, the arms, wherever you want to shoot, and then we're going to knife, just to maximize the points, because you get 100, I think it's 120 or 130 points for a knife. Let me check right here. 130 points, so it is just like Treyarch Zombies. So yeah, you can get 50 points for the bullets, and then 130, maximizing it, 180 points per zombie, which is really nice to have. It racks up those points pretty quickly, and you definitely want to get your points up there in the early rounds, because this game gets hectic real fast. So here we have the MK14, which is basically your semi-auto rifle, and then we have the Bulldog here for 500, which is the shotgun. We're going to pick up those credits there. So you can buy either one of those wall weapons if you want, but I'm not going to. We're going to open the door to the main hub here. You could also go through administration, but I like going through the main hub. There's a little power generator here that we're going to activate, and that's going to turn on the power to Exo Slam right there, which we'll be getting later. So once again, there's the map. And then on round 3, normally what you should do is go to the exosuits right away so you can start meleeing zombies, but I got a multiplier there, and I wanted to be stupid and be like, hey, let's try to maximize my points, even though I'm barely going to be able to kill any zombies and almost down myself, because I'm trying to knife into this giant horde. So don't do what I did and go to the exosuits. Just don't follow what I'm doing right now, because this is really poor. I mean, I guess I'm getting points, so I'm taking advantage of it. Which isn't too bad because it's extra points, but it was just kind of stupid. I should have gone right to the exosuits because I almost killed myself like 2 different times here. So yeah, once I finally realized that the multiplier actually wore off, and I'm 1 hit from death, by the way. And also, in Exo Zombies, you can take 3 hits instead of 2 hits in Treyarch Zombies, so that's a quick little side note that's nice. So we open the door to the holding area, we turn on that generator, which powers Exo Soldier right there, and then it also powers Exo Health. Which I didn't show, but we'll be getting that later, so you'll see it. And then we got that door down there for $12.50. There's a gun right there you can buy if you want. Yeah, I don't need it because, you know, zombies are going to die in 1 hit on round 3 to the Exo Punch. And here we enable the power, and the exosuits are going to open up. So now we have the exosuits, which are the complete game changers, and they just make this game amazing. You can double jump, you can strafe, you can power slide. I mean, you can do it all. You've got an increased hit melee damage. It's not that much, like it's only 1 hit until round 5, so it's not like it's amazing, but it's still decent. I mean, it's better than 3 knives at round 3 and 4 on round 4 and so forth. So yeah, there you go, that's the first 2 rounds. By round 4 you should have your extra suit, and here we have Exo Health, which we're going to buy, which is basically the juggernog of this game. Allows you to take more hits. I believe it's 6 or 7 hits that you can take in this game. So now that we have that, which you should try to aim to get that around 4. Round 4, or between rounds 4 and 6, just like on Treyarch Zombies, is going to be your dog rounds. And so they're these like hybrid rabid animals, and you know, they're really simple to kill. They go down so fast, just like hellhounds. They're so easy. The rounds are very simple, as long as you have good weapons. If you only have a knife and an Atlas, it can be a little bit difficult, but the Atlas 45 is a fantastic pistol compared to like the M1911. So you don't have to really worry about it being crappy, and it's got a good capacity of ammo too. So now we're just kind of going around, getting up enough points to get perks, and then also we want to hit the box as well, and you know, gather up all the supplies that we're going to need to head into the high rounds, because that's where the game really starts picking up. This game picks up real quickly, so you want to prepare yourself really fast. So you know, we're just kind of shooting zombies. We got a DNA bomb there, which is basically the nuke of this game. We're going to open this door to the morgue here, and there's the box right there. So I go ahead and show that, and I'm actually going to, do I hit it? No, I don't hit it. So we're going to push our way into the morgue here, because this is where we can get another generator. We power this one on, and then up these stairs and through this glass here, which you can punch or slide through, is going to be Exo Reload, which is basically your speed cola of this game. So fast reload, yes. So I kind of cut here because, you know, I didn't feel like showing all this kind of stuff. That's what I'm going to be doing, is just kind of showing the key points of this survival guide. Because if you guys follow this, you can do really well, and you can get to really high rounds. I've gotten past round 30 3 times in the past 2 days, in just 3 games. Only one game I really played pretty crappy. But the other 2 were really good. And even when I played kind of poorly, I'm still able to get past rounds like 16, 17, 18, you know. And if I actually play really well, I can get into those really high rounds using this strategy. So it definitely works, and it's very well done. I didn't pick up whatever drop that was, and I don't know why I didn't. But we're going to use the 3D printer here, which is essentially your box, and it spins through the weapons, and you can actually see the weapons. However, it's very difficult to decide to pick which weapon, because sometimes it'll just decide to go, hey, you stopped it on this weapon, well, we're going to cycle through 2 more weapons. And, I mean, normally you can pick, but you have to have lightning fast reflexes, and that's dependent on if it will cycle through more than once when you hit down X. So it can be a little wonky there, so you just kind of got to go with what you, I kind of just randomize it. Like, I don't try to aim for anything, unless I'm really trying to get something like the EM1, because you need that for the Easter egg, and I'm not getting it after like 5 rounds. Then I'll really start concentrating and focusing. So Atlas is going to send down these orbital drops here, and they can contain multiple things. Right there we got credits, so you can see I got plus 700 credits. It's a varied amount. I've gotten little as 100 credits, and I've gotten as most as 1,200 credits, I think. It might have been 1,000, I'm not sure. They can also drop sentry guns, laser sentries, rocket turrets, aerial assault drones, camouflage, which is actually really nice and really helpful to have. And I think that's it. So this is where you're going to be doing most of your training, your hoarding up, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be this outside area, as well as you can also cycle it into the main hub in there, because that's a really nice open space. So it's just got, the outside area is just so much nicer because you can really get around. And they were going to buy Exo Slam, which allows you to jump up in the air and slam down holding down B. So we're going to hit the box again here because I'm trying to get some good weapons. So see, I'm kind of focusing because I wanted to get the EM1, because I was trying to do the Easter egg in this round, which I actually ended up doing, which I'll have a guide on that for you guys soon. So I got the ASM1 right there. That's a pretty good machine gun. I can recommend it if it's like all that you've got, but it's really not the gun that we're aiming for. The Lynx right there, it's a one-shot kill sniper for a while. It works pretty well, but it's a sniper, so, you know, it's not the best. And it's no DSR 50 like in Black Ops 2. God, that thing was amazing. So once you hit the box enough times, the box is going to eventually disappear like this. It's going to cycle through and go crazy, and it's going to disappear, and you're going to lose. The voice is going to tell you that you've lost connection to it or whatever, or the ability, the clearance to use it. And then you can find it again. It'll move somewhere else, and as you can see, it was right here in the morgue. I thought it was somewhere else, and I'm like, wait, no, it's right there. So I'm kind of hitting the box, just trying to get something good. You're aiming for 3 main weapons here, and well, actually more so 2 main weapons and then one that I can recommend, because it's a pretty good one. So the weapons that you're going to be aiming for are the detection drone, the Cell 3 cauterizer, and then if you want to get it, I mean, you can choose whatever you want for your secondary gun, but I highly recommend the AE4. So right here we're going to get the distraction drone, which is a very important drone. It's basically monkey bombs in this game, and it's amazing. It has saved me so many times. I cannot tell you how much this grenade has just, it's amazing. It's wonderful, and you need to have it because it is so helpful, and it can save you from very tight spots where you get stuck. There's also nano swarms in there, which just makes like this little force field that if you get in and zombies get in with you, they'll kind of die. So I don't recommend those. I recommend the distraction drones. So you saw right there were two different types of different zombies. There was an electrifying zombie, and then there was a red zombie. So I want to go ahead and explain those while we kind of like almost die here, actually. The electrifying zombies are the EMZs in this game, or the electromagnetic zombies. And basically what they're going to do is they are going to shut down your exo. If they hit you, they'll shut it down. If you use your exosuit near them, they will release a power surge that will shut down anyone with an exosuit in the area. So the way to avoid them is to just kind of kill them as quickly as possible and try not to use your exosuit as much as if you can when you're near them. The other guys are the red zombies, which are basically like the berserkers, the tanks. Not really tanks, but the crazy ones. They are rage induced, and they will rush at you. They run about 2 times faster than any other normal zombie, and they will catch up to you if you're walking, if you're running, no matter what you're doing. So take them out quickly. There is a third type of zombie, but I won't get into it until we actually find it in the game. So here is the RW1 pistol. This is another weapon I can recommend. It's a very nice weapon. It's insta-kill for a long time, especially if you upgrade it. It lasts for a really long time. The EM1 is that big giant gun right there with the laser. So that's a really nice gun to have. So I'm just kind of hitting the box. I don't think I get the EM1 for a little while. I'm doing pretty crappy on this. The S12, that's another great gun. It's a full auto shotgun. It does some serious damage. That thing packs a punch. It tears zombies apart. It's a lot of fun to use. I like it a lot. The same with the RW1. It's just, there's something so satisfying about just shooting down a horde or just like a zombie right in front of you. So this is actually, I think, where I get the EM1. Right there it is. There you go. The laser gun. So I picked that up. It's very nice to have on these early rounds because, you know, it's got a laser. It's fantastic. I wish, I'm kind of disappointed that they made it a percent weapon instead of like an infinite ammo source like it is in regular survival. But, you know, I guess it would kind of make it a little bit more cheap. So this is the infected round right here, and this is why I say distraction drones are amazing. So what I'm doing here is I'm activating these keypads here. This is for the Easter egg, which once again, like I said, I will have a full detailed guide on it. So basically, to explain the infected round, it's a round that comes every once in a while. It's like the dog round, except it's a lot more difficult. And you're going to have these zombies that emit this green gas, and they're going to infect you. And there's going to be this counter on your key card down there in the bottom left. And basically, this key card is going to count down the timer. And if the timer hits 0, you instantly die. It's over. Unless you have quick revive, you're dead. On multiplayer, if you die, you'll instantly die, and you'll turn into a zombie. Like, there's no chance of revive. You turn into a zombie. It's kind of cool because you're like a zombie of your character, and your zombie goes after the other players. It's pretty cool. I like it. It's a cool little feature. But when you're playing solo, you know, you got to be really careful because these guys go crazy, and you get a max ammo right there at the end of the round, just like on the dog rounds. And then the other thing is that decontamination pad I was standing on. That's how you get it off of you. You hold X. It costs 250. There's a cooldown on it, and that's how you use it. And it will kill any of the infected near the area. And then the other thing is, if you get hit while you are infected, your timer will go down a certain amount of points. So the more you get hit, the more screwed over you get. So don't get trapped in a corner. There you saw I was using those trash chutes. You can basically use the one in the administration to go to the what's that room? The exosuit room. Or the exo testing room, and then you can use the one in the exo testing room to go back to the administration. So there are quick ways to get around if you get caught in either one of those places and you don't know what to do. They're really quick for escape, and they're really nice. You can also use them to get into the incinerator room, which is for the Easter egg, which I'm not going to worry about explaining right now because there's really nothing in there except for Easter egg related stuff. So as you saw, there's these zombies that are emitting these green balls of slime around their body. Basically, when you shoot them, they will explode and harm any zombie near them. So they're basically like these zombies on Transit in Black Ops 2 that had the fire around them. And when you shoot them, they explode into flames and they kill the zombies around them. Except they're not annoying like the fire zombies on Transit. God, I hated those things. So now we're going to come over here back into the holding area, and we're going to buy Exo Soldier, which this allows you to shoot while running. It's basically gung-ho. Very nice to have. You know, it's just a nice little thing. Once you have all 4 perks, that's when you buy Exo Medic. Because in this game, the way the downing system works is when you get downed, you will slowly lose your perks as you stay down. You don't lose them all. So if someone can revive you in time, you get all your perks back. Also, by the way, we got the Cell 3 cauterizer, and we bought contact grenades right there. Very important to note. So you want to make sure on solo you buy Exomedic last, because then the only perk that it's going to start to take away is your perk before that, but it won't have enough time because it's reviving you. So you're only going to lose Exomedic by, you know, by having it last. You won't lose any other perks. So it's really nice to have. Actually, that's where I got the Cell 3 cauterizer. I don't know why I said I got it before. I thought I did, but I guess not. So, once again, this is just me kind of showing you. Oh, this is where I got my first down, which is like round 20 something. Also, I think, actually no, I did get the Cell 3 the first time. Sorry, the second time where I thought I got it back there, that was me upgrading the Cell 3, which in the administration center you can upgrade your weapons. In this game, you can upgrade them all the way up to Mark 20 until they hit max weapon level, and if you've completed the Easter egg, you can upgrade them to weapon level 25. Very nice to do. The weapons don't get very good until they start getting like past Mark 10. So right here you see I have a Mark 20 Cell 3 cauterizer. It gets, if that's either gold camo, that's royal camo, I forget. Reached max level 20, and then once you've completed the Easter egg, in the Exo testing room, there is an upgrade station that will upgrade your weapon to Mark 25, which gives it diamond camo, more ammo sometimes, and, you know, more damage and stuff. It just upgrades it again. It's really nice to do. It's not anything, like, special. It doesn't make it, like, crazy overpowered or anything, but, you know, it's just nice to have. So over here, this is actually round 30. This is the last round that I made it to in this game, and as you can see there, I got downed again. And that's gonna be my last. That was my last down for having quick revive. And this is the last round. This is kind of where I got screwed over. I started kind of playing poorly because I was like, you know what? I've completed the Easter egg. I have everything I need for my guide. You know, I have all the weapons. I've got a weapon to Mark 25. I don't need to really extend my game. I don't need to play seriously. I just wanted to see how far I could go. I used the camouflage there, which makes the zombies not notice you. So that's very helpful to use. Like I said, the EMZs can really screw you over. Also, one thing I never got around to showing in this video was the dog rounds. Later on, eventually you'll start getting slime dogs, and then you'll start getting electromagnetic dogs, or EMDs, or EMK9s, whatever you want to call them. You'll start getting those, and they work the same way. So there you go. I see I got trapped. I downed round 30. It was a good run. I had a really good time playing that game. That was one of my best games that I've had yet. So we did really well, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this solo guide really helped you. I hope you can get to the high rounds just like I did, because it's so simple to get to the high rounds with this strategy. This game really does pick up the difficulty pretty quickly, but if you know what you're doing and you're careful and you're really focused on the game, you can get to really high rounds, and it just takes a lot of time. Just make sure you have those distraction drones, the Cell 3 cauterizer, all your perks, and, you know, whatever you want as your secondary gun. I recommend the AE for, but that's just my personal preference. So that's really it. It's pretty simple. I like how kind of simple but yet difficult that they made it. Here I'm checking my leaderboard score. You can see how I rank against the world. It's pretty crappy compared to most people, but, you know, it's not bad. So anyway, thank you guys so very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more Exo Zombies, because I'll be releasing more on Outbreak here and more on the future map packs. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one.